y'all. Hey, YouTube. I hope y'all good. I hope y'all happy. I hope y'all are in positive spirits. I hope y'all good, man. Alright. Welcome to another episode of Boxing Conversations with Swaggy. You feel me? I'm communicating with y'all. Yeah, it's whereby I am communicating with y'all. Like, even if y'all know me for, communicating with boxers, that will never change. Just saying. But alright, cool. Today we are gonna talk about, okay, before I touch on who we are gonna talk about, you feel me? I want y'all to do me this one favor. Please do me this one favor. I have been noticing that my views have been growing, they have been growing, significantly. I don't even promote these videos, but some way, somehow, you guys watch. Thank you so much, man. And I am also suspecting that maybe some people have been anticipating these videos. Some people are truly happy that I am making these videos, breaking fights down. And I just want to tell you guys that I'm gonna keep going. It's because of you. You know who you are. Whoever you are, I know that you are seeing a young brother, doing something that is rare from someone like him, or maybe his age group, or whatever the case may be. So thank you, man, whoever you are. With that being said, please do hit the like, subscribe, turn on your notifications. I would really appreciate that. Okay, let's get straight to it. 2 minutes have already passed. Today we are going to be talking about Tank versus Roach 2, the rematch. Now, most of us really thought that the first fight was going to be a walk in the park in Tank's favor, considering the fact that even if Lamont Roach Jr., who's now a superstar, is a WBA world champion in the 130-pound, division, even if he's a world champion and all that stuff, like I said, the 130-pound division. So he moved up to 135 pounds to challenge Tank. Fun fact, Roach is bigger than Tank. Yeah. Yeah. It's true. You can go to their weigh-in for their first fight. Lamont Roach weighed 135 pounds on the dot. Tank weighed 134 point something. Tank is small. The 130-pounder is really Tank, but because of how great he is, he's basically testing himself on the 135-pound division, and it's working. It worked up until he fought Roach. Not saying it's not working, but now they have a rematch, because the first fight was, competitive. It was close. Many people are arguing that it shouldn't have been a draw. It should have gone to Roach. Roach, should have been the winner. I'm one of those people. Honesty is the best policy. Honesty is the best policy. Y'all know that I'm a big fan of Tank. Yes, I knew Roach before the fight, and Roach was one of the boxers that I felt like, yeah, he's nice with it, but he ain't got nothing on Tank. Roach won that fight, bro. He did. I know y'all might cook me for this, like y'all might, you feel me? Y'all might troll me, y'all might say I don't know anything about boxing, but I know what I know. I saw what I saw. I grew up on boxing. But we ain't on that. Roach won that fight according to me. Maybe according to you and your love for Tank. Tank won. Bro, trust me, we are both Tank lovers. Me and you. I love Tank more than y'all. But nah, though. I think Roach won that fight. I promise y'all. I was watching it. I was sitting like this. Watch, I was shocked though. I was shocked. Roach won that fight, bro. According to me, you know. But then it was a draw. There was even a knockdown, which I felt should have been counted as a knockdown. And by the way, I think that Roach won that fight besides the knockdown. Like, apart from the knockdown, without the knockdown, Roach, he didn't necessarily dominate, but he had the better of Tank. He had the better game plan. He had the better strategy. He had the better mood. He had the better, attitude. He had the better speed. I was surprised. He had the better power. Roach showed us that Tank shouldn't have made that mistake of fighting him. Roach has that dog in him. Tank, on the other hand, also displayed incredible skills. We all know Tank. He has, tremendous power. He uses angles. He was, hitting Roach, in that fight. But Roach had the better of the exchanges. Tank was getting frustrated a lot. Tank was overwhelmed, to say the least, even when the results were being announced. I wish I could post the clip. Tank knew that he lost that fight. Excuse me. Tank knew that he lost that fight. So I just wanna, I just wanna let you guys know that I feel like Roach won that fight. Okay, but this video isn't about the first fight. It's about the rematch. And also, I don't think that Roach won the first fight because of Tank not being ready or Tank going through baby mama drama, allegedly, or Tank, or Tank separating with, or maybe not separating, no, not necessarily separating, but Tank opting to train with another person, and not Calvin Ford, which we all know that he performs well when he is under him. He was being trained by another person. I forgot the name. No disrespect to the trainer. They are all great trainers, and they all say that they came up together. They were working together, but the person who was in the corner for the fight was not Coach Calvin Ford. Okay, cool. So that's not the case. I personally think that Tank was ready. Tank fought well, bro, but Roach was the better man that night. That's literally the honest truth, according to me. You feel me? So, yeah, and also, excuse me, yeah, that's about it. So that's why Roach is now a superstar. Some people say, hold up. Some people are not yet saying that he's a superstar, which is fine, but Roach, bro, even if he lost that fight, because how come, no, Roach is, a superstar, because, listen to this, how come Tank say that a star was born when he beat Isaac Pitbull Cruz? He said it himself on the post-fight interview, that tonight a star was born, right? And Tank won that fight. He dominated that fight. I think he won like almost each and every round when he fought Isaac Pitbull Cruz, which I think he could have stopped him, but he was injured. I think in one of his knuckles or arms or whatever, but he was fighting with one hand. He was boxing beautifully against a tough Mexican, opponent, but he beat him. But all of a sudden, a superstar is born. and he won that fight clearly, convincingly, with one arm. But Roach arguably beat him, and we're not calling him a superstar. Why? Isaac People Cruz is now considered one of the best fighters in the world because of his fight with Tank. And yes, of course, his other fights. Even in fights that he lost, such as the fight against Gary Antoine Russell, and the fight against the guy that he's gonna have a rematch against, so Pitbull is now a superstar, but he has controversial decisions, there are losses, and of course there are beautiful knockouts. But the crazy part is that the losses are against big names. People don't talk about that. They only talk about the fact that Pitbull is this monster. If Pitbull is this monster, why isn't Roach now considered this monster? Because people are still underestimating Roach, which is, funny enough due to the love for Tank. I'm a big fan of Tank, but let's be real, y'all. Let's keep it real. Let's keep it a beam, y'all. I think Tank didn't win that fight. Okay, cool. On the rematch, on the aspect of the rematch. Now, we all know that Tank has, just got out of jail. I think he got out today or yesterday, but allegedly he was arrested for, DV. If you know, you know. Allegedly. If you know, you know. DV. Allegedly. And things like that. But he just got out, he got bonded out, and there have been, speculations such as the Roach fight might not happen because of that. The Roach fight might not happen because of, Tank being scared. I don't think Tank is scared. Nah, I'm not going for that. Tank is not scared of Roach. Do not get it twisted. Gervonta Tank Davis is not scared of Lamont Roach Jr. No. As a result, I think that Tank is going to win the rematch. For only one reason. Going back to the drawing board. Full stop. Tank is a fighter. He's very experienced. I do think that on the first fight, he did underestimate Roach. Some people, arguably call it a cherry pick gone wrong, which I also think was the case. But it was a draw. As you all know, Tank is the cash cow, he's the money guy, he's the superstar, he's one of the faces of boxing. And there have been talks, such as Tank was, supposed to fight Jake Paul after beating Lamont Roach Jr. on the first fight. But that's clearly not the case, because on the 16th of August, apparently or allegedly, I'm not, announcing fights that are happening in the US. I'm from South Africa, so who am I to do that? You feel me? So I ain't. But then, I'll be on the internet too. Like, I'll be on YouTube. Shout out to the YouTube channels. I'll be giving them shout outs on every video of mine. Shout out to those channels that keep us updated. Shout out to PBC. Shout out to Lamont Roach Jr. Because he also said it on one of his streams on Twitch. I'll be on his streams. You feel me? So, yeah. It is being rumored that the fight is going to be taking place on the 16th of August. Which is, funny enough, less than a month away now. Less than a month away. You feel me? Because now we are approaching the end of July. So yeah, after the fight between I don't know, but it is being rumored that after one of these fights that are happening on the 19th, I think after the Usyk Fury fight or after the Bam Kafu fight, I'm not sure, but after one of those fights, the fight between Tang and Roach is gonna be announced. You know, no, after the Barrios Pacquiao fight, yeah, on the post fight press conference, then they're gonna be announcing Tank versus Rose 2. It is being rumored. Yeah, after the Barrios Pacquiao fight. Yeah, after that card. Yeah. So with that being said, I feel like Tank is gonna win. One, like I said, improvements. He went back to the drawing board. And what I like about Tank is this. I do want to point this out. Tank be respecting the craft, the sport of boxing, in as much as we can argue and say no, the money has changed him, or Tank is like he thinks that every fight is gonna be easy. He also looks at his knockouts and underestimates his. Oh no, Tank be deactivating his socials. Do you know how difficult it is to deactivate your social media, bro? That's not an easy thing to do. So hats off to Tank. Deactivating your socials means that you're trying to lock in on whatever you're doing. Even if you don't tell the world, but deactivating your socials is a major step, bro. That's a major step. That means you don't want no distractions, no nothing. You know? Even when he is active on socials, he be calculated. He's not really in the mix. He also says it himself that he's not even trying to, you feel me? He's trying to live in like far away, you know? So yeah, respect to Tang. So that means he always goes back to the drawing board. Every time he has a fight coming, he deactivates his socials. So he takes his fights seriously, equally. Secondly, I just feel like Tang is an all-round better fighter than Roach, but Roach just had his number that night. But I don't think that Tang was himself. Even if I did say that Tang fought well, I might be contradicting myself a bit, but hear me out. That night, I feel like Tang was, thinking about, I don't know, but there was something up. He was not himself that night. Even if I said what I said, y'all won't understand me, you feel me? Yeah. Thirdly, I feel like Roach, on the other hand, Roach, I think he's the one who isn't fully focused now. I might be wrong, but I feel like Roach is too caught up in the mix. He's too caught up in the success that, of that, and the apart from the success, the popularity that he gained from the first fight. He's too caught up in the fame. Yeah. Fourthly, I feel like Roach is kind of underestimating Tang, not knowing that Tang is a bad guy, man. Tang is a bad guy in there. Fifthly, I think Roach is now getting big-headed. I might be wrong, but yeah, that's what I think. So Tank versus Roach 2, I got Tank. I feel like Roach is tough, so Tank will probably outbox him and win by decision. Cause I do not, but I think he might also stop him because Roach doesn't look focused, bro. I do not want to lie to y'all. The streaming, all that, it's fun. I also enjoy it, but to be honest with you, from an analyst perspective, it's not healthy when you are heading into a big fight like that. Even if you arguably won the first fight, but like it's not safe to do that against a dangerous opponent like Tank. Also, and Tank doesn't take disrespect lightly. Remember Roach saying that Tank hits like the B word. on X, on Twitter. Do you think that Tank is gonna let this slide? I don't think so. So I got Tank by decision or devastating knockout, but I definitely think Tank is gonna win this fight. If it doesn't, I think, bro, you feel me? I don't want to go there, but yeah, I got Tank, man. I still have faith in Tank. I won't lie to y'all. Y'all tell me what y'all think. Please hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, turn on your notifications, and yeah, man, support Boxing Conversations with Swaggy. Shout out to all the YouTube channels that inspire a nigga. True School Sports, Blue Blood Sports, Showbiz, the adult, Southpaw TV, who else? How can I forget? SA Boxing Talk. Shout out to Aiden, man. Shout out to Hayden, man. Yeah, because yeah. Shout out to Hayden, cause I be watching him. I be drawing inspiration from him too. One of the leading boxing channel in all of Africa. Yeah, shout out to Hayden. Who else? It's a lot of channels, man. But like, yeah, shout out to all of them. So yeah, that's what I got for now, guys. For y'all follow me on Instagram. I got 3 Instagram accounts. Y'all go follow Swaggy_K_official. Swaggy K official. Y'all go follow Boxing Convos with Swaggy. Y'all go follow Swaggy Go Crazy. You feel me? But then when you go to Swaggy K official, both of those accounts are on my bio, so y'all are gonna see them and just hit the follow. You feel me? Hopefully I'll follow y'all back. You feel me? So appreciate y'all.